Hello again, I am Hazard Storm and this is KSP Kerbal Space Program. Now, the last time we built a plane, the same that you can see right now here, and I thought to myself, well, if I have a plane, I could gather all the science that's around the Space Center. And that's exactly what you see that I'm doing there. I'm gathering science. As you can see, I made some modifications to the plane. I added a materials bay there and some mystery goo containers under the wings. So that's it. Well, you can see there Bill just jumping and falling and doing the general workout that he does, because you gotta keep fit. You gotta keep fit, you're an astronaut, for God's sake. Well, and here you can see how I'm using Bill to gather the science and restore the experiments, because Bill is a scientist, and being a scientist, he can restore the experiments. Now, not all experiments need to be restored, but experiments like the mystery goo or the materials bay need to. So yeah. Also, we had some slight problems here, as you can see. Some minor explosions, nothing to worry about. But in the end, everything went well. Now, in this little mission of mine that I made, I got, I think, a total of 75 science by the end, so I could research another tech. And there you go, our engines are gone. And yeah, this was the end of this mission, but luckily it was the last place I was going, so I didn't need those engines. As I was saying, 78 science. Right there, you can see it. 78 science. And yeah, that's a lot of science. That's what I wanted to do. So besides the science, I also wanted some funds. Oh no, no, this is not for funds. This was also for science. As you can see, I have a materials bay, and I went to the upper atmosphere to gather some data. As you can see, I have the whole set there. I saved some fuel just for the re-entry, just in case anything happened, and I just let myself fall again into the ground. As you can see, this is pretty much just me falling. I will open the service bay in a moment, which will change the drag that's acting on the vessel. I will deploy my parachutes, and I can tell you exactly what's happening, but you have eyes, you can see for yourself. So that's pretty much all that happened. And yeah, I got a lot of science, which is what I wanted. And I also found a new mission. A new mission that I think is going to be pretty interesting, because it uses a new piece that I unlocked now with all this science that I gathered, Oh, I love this touchdown, you see, so slow. Yeah, but it was a pain because it was very slow to fall. As you can see, 56 science and one more unlock. And see you now. Well, hello again, and I am back now live. And this time I got a new contract. Now, the last missions I did, as you could see, was just to get some science. And now that I got the science, I got a new contract. One is fly by the moon, which is not achievable right now. And the other one is to test the stack decoupler on an escape trajectory out of Kerbin. And you will say, yeah, sure, but if you are on an escape trajectory with your current level of tech, you won't be able to come back. Well, I am not coming back. Yeah, that's right. But don't worry. Yeah, we are not going to sacrifice a Kerbin. No, sir. No, we are not. We are going to sacrifice a probe. Yeah, that's right, a probe. Now, we have an antenna, a probe body, and some batteries. I also have the engine parts here. You know, quite heavy rocket, quite expensive as you can see. I am going to add 2 thermometers. Only going to add 1 thermometer, and I think that that's it. You know, that's all I need. So just check the decoupling. Okay, 100%. Good. 1, 2, there. That's good. Oh, limit the thrust to 80%, something like that. I reckon it will be enough. I think that I'm going to start installing a few mods for this playthrough, just because they make the game much more interesting and much easier. So yeah, see you on the launch pad. Well, and here we are on the launch pad. Now, there is a problem with this probe core. And the problem is that it doesn't have any control systems, any stability assist systems, any SAS. So I'll have to fly this thing totally on manual. So wish me luck here, and here we go. Now we have a nice liftoff. We are picking up nice speed, and we will do a natural gravity turn here. Well, it's turning too fast, which I don't like. Yeah, I have to control the velocity vector there. Keep it pointing upwards for now. Yeah, pointing upwards, pointing upwards. It's not very stable, this thing. Well, okay, just try to survive. Try to survive here. I'm just trying to survive here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Survive, survive. That's all I want. I want to survive. Now we are past the speed of sound. Oh, damn it. I wasn't on full throttle. Now that might be a problem. We are out of the thickest part of the atmosphere. We are wobbling quite a lot, which is bad, of course. But, you know, we still have fuel, we are going upwards, and we are gaining lateral speed. I am fighting this with all I have, but it's going down. It's going down. Go up. Up. I need you to go up. A lot more up than that. Come on, I know you can do this. Fight it. Fight it. God, man, this is hard. This is like properly hard. I am so used to stability control that when I'm doing this on manual, it's impossible, you know? Oh man, yeah, we need to get out of the thickest part of the atmosphere as soon as possible. Yeah. Well, now I can point myself to the velocity prograde vector and just relax. Whew. That's nice. Whew. You don't know how good this feels to just relax after that fight, you know? Just point towards prograde and just fly straight up, straight out of the atmosphere, you know? Hell yeah. Point towards the orbital prograde. Now I don't know if I have enough fuel here. Well, I am on the upper part of the atmosphere, so right now I can just simply log the temperature. No, because I have recorded it in my previous mission. Okay, and I don't like this too much. You should be going more up. Up, up. Go a bit more up. Well, now you are out of the atmosphere already, so that's good. Good. Now I can detach. Start the next phase. And yeah, I don't have any reaction wheels on this either, so All the control that I'm doing with the gimbal of this engine, you know? So yeah, that's fun. And I'm just going to burn prograde here. Orbital prograde, and that's it. You know? Until I get out of orbit. Hopefully. I hope I can get out of orbit. Well, actually, I think I will wait until I am at the apoapse, and then I will burn prograde. There we go. There we go, and there we go. We are burning prograde now. Man, this thing is hard. This thing is quite hard. I hope I have enough delta V to escape orbit. I don't really know though. I mean, I know that I have enough delta V to go into orbit, but to escape orbit, that's different, you know? And I have to keep, all the time, I have to keep an eye on my heading, because I don't have any stability. I don't have the SAS enabled, so yeah. But I can transmit this. I have a lot of electric charge, so I can get some science out of this, which is nice. As you can see, our orbit is increasing. Well, if I had timed it right, I might have gone for the moon flyby. Ah, damn it. For the next time, I should think about that. Because I could make a moon flyby with this try. I could try, yeah. With this mission, I could try that. I could have tried that, but, you know. And there we go. We are starting to increase the apoapse a lot, and we are on an escape orbit. Hell yeah, we are escaping here. Goodbye, Kerbin. Goodbye. It was nice to meet you, and we still have a lot of fuel. I could try to go back, but I will not. Look at that. Another speed record. And as for the contract, all I have to do is test the Tier 18A stack decoupler. Can I test it like that? No, I have to test it like this. There we go. Goodbye, everyone. And now this lonely probe core is wandering into space, into interplanetary space, you know? It will be just orbiting and orbiting forever and ever. And maybe one day it will come back to Earth and it will crash or something. Who knows? Thing is, we got funds, a lot of funds, we got science even, and reputation, and that's what we wanted. And that's it, you little probe. I'm going back to the Space Center. Now, that was an interesting mission, I must tell you. But, you know, we have to keep moving. So, yeah, I will be back with you as soon as I consider what mission to take. Well, and this time, look at that. Look at this mission. 18,000 in advance, 34,000 for completion, and another 15,000 just for completion of every one of those measurements. That's a lot. That's 6 science, that's 11 reputation, that's a lot of money, and this is the one that we are going to do right now. And for this one, we will use the plane again. Now, I know that the runway has not been fixed yet, and it will not be for quite a while. No? But that's not a problem for me, at least. All I have to do is get the skycrusher, add a thermometer on it, somewhere, for example here, and select the the pilot. Lynbeth Kerman will be our suicider. Yeah, suiciders, that's what I'm going to call the pilots now, because, you know, it has a high mortality rate. As for now, there is a high mortality rate among pilots, you know. So we're going to take the skycrusher, we're gonna launch it, and sincerely, it's just a bit of a grinding mission, you know. Just start, take off, or whatever, Select the first point. Lift off. Lift off. Lift off command. There you go. Just turn. And as soon as we are in the area, I will just take the measurement, and then I will go to the other area and to the other area. And I think that the sites are quite pretty, so I'm going to leave you with a nice time lapse, and I will be back with you on the landing. So enjoy. So here we are at the second checkpoint, and as you could see, I was checking my fuel, because I don't know if I'm going to have enough fuel. Right now we have gone through almost half of it, which is quite bad, if I have to tell you, but I think that we are going to make it. And if anything, at least we will complete the missions, you know? Which is the important part. Now I have to activate this, thank you. So yeah, if anything, we will be able to complete the missions, which is what we are aiming for. So I'll leave you back. I'll leave you back with the time lapse. Well, and here we are. We have just completed our mission, and now what I'm going to do is go back to the Kerbal Space Center and try to land. I could just land anywhere on the grasslands, but you know, that would... Well, what would be the point of that? I want to recover the vessel. Although I will cheat. I will cheat here. I will land right here, to tell you the truth. Just because the runway is not ready for landing. And I do believe that this is a safer place to land than the runway. You know? I mean, I did land in the runway 2 times. One of them almost killed me. So yeah, let's try our emergency landing procedures here. Now we are falling very, very fast, of course. We have a very high speed, which we will have to bleed off once we get closer to the ground. But for now, we are doing good. Now, let's check while we are falling. Let's check the mission completion. There you go, 5,000, 5,000, 5,000, and the big reward, 34,000. So yeah, that's about 50,000 funds. The plane costs about 8,000 funds if it crashes and everything explodes and everybody dies, but I will recover most of it. So yeah, so this has been a very, 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 very profitable mission. And right now we are going to test the emergency landing procedures. Now just an approach to the terrain, just a standard approach to the terrain. There we go, slowly. Bleed off some speed, bleed off. Oh, watch it, the terrain is has a slope. It has a slope there, which I do not like much. But oh well. Let's bleed off some more speed. And there we go. Now that's some manageable speed, right? 50 meters a second. Let's engage the brakes just in case already. Oh. And let's just gently touch down. Gently touch down. Ooh, that was not gentle. No, that's better. That's much better. Yeah, and now we have landed. Emergency landing has been a success. We can do an emergency landing whenever we want to, and we can recover the vessel. Yeah. Ooh, now that's this mission was quite different from the other one. This one was much more relaxed, you know. And look at this. By the end of today's episode, we have an amazing amount of 200,000 science, almost 7,000 short, but that's nothing. So 200,000 science, that's quite good. I dare to say that that is quite good. So I have been your Hazard Storm. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like and comment. And on the next episode, we will do more stuff. Maybe even go to space. Maybe, just maybe even visit the moon. So, goodbye and take care.